What time is it? It's Sampstra Games time. More specifically, it's time to study. It's time to go to school, to your college, to the local library, or wherever you go to read books, because we are gonna make some. We need to really work on this research, because if you look at this, we need 12 to do like one mining thing, and for that we would need 12 paper. We're only producing very little paper, like one every 5 seconds, so this would take a very long time. So instead we're gonna start making books. So we can make books in a workshop, which, where is the closest workshop? Oh, we're close, over there. So let me check how many. We need 4 paper, 1 letter for books, and it takes 5 seconds. And this takes 8 seconds. We're probably gonna do just 1 book, I think. So let's copy the workshop, and we're gonna place it here, and we're gonna rotate it towards the school. This is gonna be making books. Then we need to have lumber mills. Now, in order to make 1 book every 5 seconds, we need 4 paper every 5 seconds. So we need 4 lumber mills. So let's place 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. They're all going to be set to paper. Paper, paper, and paper. What is this thing doing, by the way? Oh, this is also making paper on, and it's being brought. Oh, it's being brought like automatically. Now we're gonna need some water, and so we're gonna have to have more water wells, which again is not ideal, but it's because there is no really way to. We cannot go down the terrain because we'd have to go down a lot, and then it's not gonna count. So we're gonna leave it this way. Does water go in chutes? No. Does water go on conveyor belts? Could you give me... I need a grabber? Can I have a grabber that grabs water? I don't know. Do you have a grabber? Yes. Good. So just gonna put it this way. We're gonna add some splitters. Here, here, here. And this can just rotate. This will ensure that we have all the water we need. Good. Now, we also need planks. And we need lots of them. So, what I'm thinking is I'm going to place probably 1 forester somewhere here. And then we're also going to have some planks going. Let me actually just demolish this because we don't really need this. Nor do we need all these workers. So we can just make space. So we're going to have 1 forestry, I would say, down here towards that, and then we're gonna still have some workers carrying some of the wood so we can remove of all the stuff that we don't want. We're gonna have a forestry down here. Now this needs 2 wood every 5 seconds, so we need 8 wood every 5 seconds. How fast is a forester? You give me 1 wood every 2 seconds, and we need 8 wood every 5 seconds, so that's 4 wood every 2.5 seconds. So let's just go with 2 forestries. That should be fine. I'm gonna build a forestry 1, 2. Forester 1, 2. Set you both to wood and wood. And we're gonna have a raising of 3, 1, 2, 3. And we can have 1, no, 1, 2, 3, okay. Undo that, connect it this way. Add the conveyor belt that I kind of removed, good. And then we're gonna have some wooden thingies here. And on the other side, 1, 2, 1. Let me have my wooden arches, thank you. It is close enough, yeah, good. And we'll have conveyor belts going this way and that way, and in, and a couple splitters. Where's a splitter? A big main splitter here, and another one there. And that's it. Yeah, because this one's also splitting between this lumber mill and these 2 directions. That one's splitting in, these 2 are just going in. So then we need a path this way, and this is gonna merge onto that. Good. Good, good, good. And we need a couple grabbers, which are gonna grab some wood. Oh, this needs to be oriented differently. Is this working? Yeah, part is going to the left, part is going to the right, and part is going in. Perfect. All good? So this is working, that's great. And the next thing we want to do... Yeah, this is just because we had a backlog. That's why it's like these woods are not moving. But no, it's just generally not working. Okay, fine. So we're gonna do a slight change. We're gonna have you producing to that, and we're gonna remove. Well, actually, we're not gonna remove. We're just gonna rotate this splitter that way, so that we'll just have. Oh right, and we need to remove that splitter. Can I just copy the splitter? Yes. And that way. This will kind of ensure that this building is providing to these two, and this building is providing to these two. Yeah, that works. That's better. Okay, so we are doing that. So we're working on our paper. So then we just need a conveyor belt that will go in. So we'll have like this. Then you can just go straight in. And then you two will probably merge together. That's fine. So we're getting all the paper. However, you still need that leather farm. So in order to make leather, we need 1 leather every 5 seconds. How fast is this? This makes 1 leather every 8 seconds. Ooh, we would need 2, which is not great. And it's 1-to-1 with the grain mill and 1-to-1 with the farm. So, we're really gonna make 2? Yes, we will. Well, we do have space for 2, so let's place 1 and 2. And then we're gonna set this to... Actually, we could do just 1 and upgrade the pasture to make it a little bit faster. Like, this is currently 180%. If I upgrade, it's gonna be 240, so 60. Yeah, so that's gonna be, like, instead of... Yeah, that's gonna be about the 5 seconds, I guess, that we need. So we're just gonna put it that way. This is set to leather. We should have a grabber saying that we only want leather, not any fertilizer. Go. So pasture's done. Then we need a grain mill. We probably also need to upgrade, or we might need 2 in order to provide properly. Animal feed. 2 every 2 seconds. And we probably need 4 every 5 seconds. We get 4 every 4 seconds. No, we only get 2 every 4 seconds. So let's try it. We'll copy it. Go that way. Also set to animal feed. And then we need 2 farms. So let me copy a farm. Grab it. Copy it. A grain farm. So, we're gonna have 1 here and 1 there, I guess. And we're gonna place some farm tiles. Oh, sorry. Misclicked on that one. Let's go. You need to also have farm tiles. There. That should be fine, I think. Maybe 1 more step there. And then let's plant all the grain. We have lots of grain. That's why can't I give it? Let me put it there. It's like a sneaky farm tile in there. That's kind of cool. Let's place it. Go, 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 go. Okay, we have done that. We'll set you very surprisingly to grain. We have 25 grain there and 22 grain here. That's good. I actually thought this one would have more. I'm actually surprised, but we have grain, so that can go on chutes. Or it can't because it's going up. So, like that. But you could go on a chute. Rotate. Go. And rotate in. Okay, good. So we're getting all the grain towards these 2 grain mills. They're gonna be making me all the animal feed we need. And you also need water, which I will try by lowering the terrain. Well, actually we could, since we do have the water here, we could just bring it over. Yeah, that might make more sense. Just bring it over. Since we already have it, might as well. So we're gonna need to change this to way through. And then place a splitter. Structural block, logistical blocks, splitter, go. Because there's like essentially infinite amount of water here, so we're fine. Well, one water every half a second, so we've got plenty. We are not worried about water. Fine. So yeah, so we're having it move here. Actually, we are worried about water because we're waiting. That is interesting. So in that case, let's add additional... I didn't expect that. I was like, we're fine in water. Let's add additional well here. This is gonna help make it faster. And we're also gonna need a grabber. Grabber, go. Do you not want any water? No, okay. Because the splitters would put the water in if they wanted any. But now, yeah, you guys are getting plenty of water. That's good. 3. Well, actually, we're only getting to like 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can't seem to get to like an overproduction of water. So, wow. Really did not expect that. What if I add a splitter here? Would that help? Because some of the water is waiting here, so we would like it to kind of let move through a bit faster. Any chance it could get to a slightly higher number now? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It's just too slow, that's the problem. So I think we'll just have to copy this, remove this, copy the grabber, place the grabber, remove the splitter. And just have 2 separate lines of water in. Yeah, and now we're finally getting lots of water. So you have all the books you could ever want. So bring it to my beautiful school. And we should. You need... Yeah, you're getting 1 book every... You need 1.2 book every 8 seconds. This is giving you 1 book every 5 seconds. So yeah, so we're getting enough. That's fine. So it is working. That's good. Now that we have done that, next thing I want to do is actually I want to build a house tower, because that's a really cool trick that you can do. So you have this big range of the food market, which is great, but the thing is, since you're going to build more and more houses, it's going to be in the way. We want to have space for conveyor belts. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a house tower. Oh, I'm excited. We're going to do 5 tall. I want to make sure it's like not moving over the... Maybe we'll do 1 taller, 6 tall. Yeah, so we're gonna place a 6 tall here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, okay. Then I guess we'll do... Actually, no, we don't want to have it that big. We just want to have... Okay, we'll try this again. How many? Maybe we'll have 3 by 3. That could be interesting. So let's pause and we'll do this in a minute. We're gonna delete these houses. Yeah, okay. Not enough population capacity to build more houses. Yeah, I know. And we're gonna build one of these. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to create a connection like that. And once we build that, we can actually add more houses on top of that. And we're going to have like a tower of houses. I think it's kind of cool. Oh no, I'm building this too low. Try again. This doesn't want to go in. Okay, and then we need... Ooh, this is actually better. You can do this way faster. You can click and drag this. Ooh, that is very cool. I mean, it doesn't always work, but mostly works. No! Build it like in the middle of nowhere. Come on. Give me more. These 14 coins kind of standing in the way. Okay. We should have checked whether we... Oh wait. The question though is, are we gonna click on that house if we have a house on top of this? Because we can go to these three, those three, and those three. But we're not gonna get to the house in the middle. So we're gonna delete this. And we're gonna add some decorations in the middle. Because we cannot actually put anything there. So we're gonna place a wooden bench on each side. Have some nice decorations. And then we're gonna add some flowers in the corners. No. And in the middle. Oh, come on, let me go there. No? Okay. So we'd have to remove something to get there, and I don't really want to do that. I guess I could like remove that. Yes. And that. And just go in. Yeah, and we'll have nice decorations so they can kind of look at each other in the middle and just like talk and have a little bit of a conversation with their neighbors. Have a good time, look at the beautiful flowers. And talk about stuff. And hope that none of their neighbors fall on top of their head when they're walking on these thingies. Because it's probably a little difficult. Now, is every house we have upgraded? We're gonna have to be able to upgrade it, so we need to be able to click on it so we can have that middle house. We should be able to do that. Yeah. Okay, it's all on level 4. So let's just copy. We can have a house up here. Rotate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate. 1, 2, 3. So we now have 16 houses. I could build a house up on top of here, but I think we're just gonna straight up do another level. But first we gotta upgrade all of these houses. So let's upgrade it to the highest level. To level 4. Go. We could actually upgrade to level 5. We actually have... How many reinforced planks do we have? I'm gonna look at I'm gonna show you the shared inventory in a second, but because we can actually look how much we have in total. There is a shared inventory somewhere here. Yeah. 94 reinforced planks. So you would be able to upgrade some houses, but not all of them. We're gonna leave that for now. Instead I'm gonna build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna do the same thing as before. Here we only need to connect one of these and then you can go straight through, which is cool like that. Ah, we ran out of planks. Okay. In that case, let's do the decorations while we wait for more planks. We can make it a little bit different here. Maybe here we have flower planters. Kind of here on this side. And on this side. And then we could have like a lamp post, maybe in the middle. That it rotates so that we could have some light. Ooh, look at that. Kind of like a nice light in the middle. And we'll have a stone bench. For this we need polished stone, which we don't have. So then we'll just place a regular wooden bench. For that we need planks. About potted flower then. We kind of wanna. We're gonna leave it because I do want to place some. I want to place like some bench or something. Okay, now we have enough for a wood bench, so let's place one there. That's good, I think. And it's all still in range of the warehouse, which is very important. Like these guys are at happiness 4. Very cool. So let's actually we shouldn't pause. We should let this go while we're doing this because we need those planks to be able to make stuff. It's gonna be a little difficult with all of these stuff kind of flying around and moving. You know, these numbers, but we can do it. Okay, yeah, we're gonna continue this later because we were really run out of planks. But I do like this little area in the middle. And then down we can see the flowers from the level below. That is very cool. Now, do we want to make more planks? I don't know if we like generally need more planks. I think it's just really we've been using lots of planks for all of this. And we have up to storage of, yeah, of like, oh, we have so many wooden wheels. Whoa. Okay, that's my mistake. So we're gonna have to change this. We're gonna dump the wooden wheels and change it to planks. Do the same thing here. No. Pause. Dump all of this. Set this to planks. Yeah, that was a mistake. I was like, we should have more planks in storage, like we said. So now we have 100 planks and 250 planks and 150 wheels. Again, we don't really need that many wheels, but it's fine. And we have all the conveyor belts we could ever want. And all of them is 200. So 33 planks. We'll wait a bit longer. How are we doing on the research? Yeah, it is going almost continuously, so it's much faster. I like that. I like that way better. Now, how are we doing on happiness? Now, happiness is very interesting because, let's talk about this. Depending on how you fulfill their category, that's how happy they are. So they're currently like a happiness 5 because we're fulfilling the category. So that's going to add up to this number up here. And based on that, it's increased production. So it's like the lower number of like 86, then you're going to round it down to a division of 10. So this is plus 80% production. So we can see that this farm is actually producing at 180% speed instead of a regular 100%. Now we can increase it with the worker, but that's only just by 20%. But the regular like speed is increased, so that is very nice. So essentially, if your people are happy, you can have much increased production, which means you're going to make stuff much faster, and everybody's going to be even more happy because we can give them more stuff. So that's definitely something to think about. And the happiness is depending on how many categories you fulfill and how well you fulfill them. So for example, we're doing cloaks for clothing, which is actually very good because cloak fulfill, I think it was 80%. 70% of its categories, so we're making them very happy in that. For example, if you only gave them wool, then we're going to have to give them like 5 wool in order to make them fully happy in the category. So you can see that, for example, here in the grain thingy, we are only giving them flour, and flour is, I don't think it's the best for the grains. Yeah, it's only 30%, so we're not really, not only we're not giving grain to everybody, but to those that we're giving it to, we're only fulfilling 30% of the category. So they're only happy with the grains for a very short amount of time because very soon it kind of runs out. So that's something to think about when you're fulfilling the categories. Like, how could you fulfill it for the longest amount of times? Because that's going to make them very happy, and if they're very happy, we can make more stuff faster and make more people happy. Let's fill up all of these. Come on. Give me... Ran out of planks again. But we could start building houses now, which is cool. So let's build some houses. We're orienting them that way. This, that way. That way. I mean, we have no planks for that. What's the problem? Oh, we already have 20 houses. That's the problem. Okay, well then let's continue with our decor. We're gonna place a lamppost. Maybe here we'll place the lamppost kind of like in the corners. And then we could have some flower in the middle. Like a potted flower in the middle. And then we could have a couple potted plants. No, then let's have like wooden benches all kind of facing the flower. So they are like, you know, all can like look at each other and talk about it. Just have a good time. They're all friendly neighbors, even if they don't have that many houses. Ooh, and we can upgrade our base, so let's do it. Yes, house max increased by 5. So now I can copy more houses and make everyone happy. Good. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. We can like talk. We can just sit here and talk and have a good time. Now we should upgrade all of these houses to the... Oh, these are already upgraded, but these aren't. So let's upgrade them to level 4. Ooh, we have unlocked a mine. So let me set up a different research. Research. We want to do machinery. Let's try machinery. Just that machine shop packager, metal conveyor belts. Ooh, I would like that. So let's continue upgrading these houses. Yeah, level 4. We seem to have run out of stone. This is already level 4. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it for now. But that probably means we should generally be making more stone. But I mean, we are making it. It's just we have used... Well, actually, we do have mines now. So we could be making a lot more stone. We could also make all the production much closer to each other so they don't have to walk so far. We could have a lot less people too. So this stonemason, this wagon is bringing it to that barn. There. You know what, let's pause. Right now the barn is empty, so we could just remove that. Remove this stonemason as well. And we're gonna remove all of these things. And we're gonna place a mine. Can I place a mine though? I don't know if I have enough stuff for a mine. I should have checked that first, but it's fine. We need 50 reinforced planks and 50 rail tiles. Well, regardless, even if we don't have a mine, we can just make all of this much better spaced out. So let's copy the stonemason. We'll have it here. We'll place it here and we'll immediately give a barn to it. Barn for stone. Have a conveyor belt connecting it. And then have, instead of regular workers, we can actually have, we do not have harvester drill yet. Yeah, machinery doing that. So we're gonna have regular workers. Be 4 of these, and we're gonna have chutes. And we're gonna set this to stone brick, and all of you grab stone, bring it there, grab stone, bring it there, grab stone, bring it there. No, sorry, grab stone, bring it there. I'm gonna start time. Now these guys, they can go away. That too. You two. We're still bringing stone to the base. Do we still want so much stone in the base? Yes, we. You can also stop doing what you're doing. This stonemason is still making stone bricks that we're selling. So let's just give them a longer chute. So again, they don't have to walk that far. Just go there. You too. Have it a bit easier. And we're getting some stone bricks here. I might actually build like 2 barns. Have a chute connecting them. So that we'll have like 400 stone bricks ready at a time. Why are you not doing anything? Bring it to the chute. Good. And we could try to upgrade more of our houses. Now we are working on the reinforced planks, that's good. Now in order to make mine, which I would like, because if you have this is kind of like you're losing the resource. If you build a mine, you're not going to be losing the stone. So it's like a forester for wood will have a mine for stone. But in order to do that, and to do that well, we need to first make rail ties and work on railways. Well, we don't need to work on railways, but we're doing rail ties, then it's worth it. So next episode, we'll try to do some production and then connect it with a rail tie. See you in the next one. Bye bye.